actually a ukulele with a gland condition. And I'm going to make sure I'm in tune before I start playing. Perfect. Okay, how about a little ditty for the Winter City? Bob has a son, but he doesn't have a job. Leah has a Kia, but it gives her diarrhea. Rhonda has a Honda that she's very fond of. All of them love their cars. Sam has a Nissan and cats like to piss on. Ward has a Ford he barely can afford. Jane has a Hyundai, she drives to church on Sunday. All of them love their cars. The song would be nicer if I had a rhyme for Chrysler. All of them love their cars. Okay. Actually, before this, I had a job in corporate America. I worked in an office, and every time I walked through the office, I think the girls had odds for me. Because really, every time I walked through, I'd hear them say, "What an ass." Before that, I was in the muffler business, but it proved to be very exhausting. And then I tried my hand at the brake business, but I got fired. My boss said I took too many breaks. So I decided to open up a child daycare center and call it Little Shits. Mom and Dad don't have no fits. We'll watch your kid at Little Shits. Sometimes. Then we could branch out. We could go into senior care. Now's the time to put them away. Let them stay at Old Farts. He was just here a minute ago. Actually, talking about occupations, I've had two friends who had terrible accidents on the job. One friend's a roofer, and he came down with a case of shingles. And another one worked in an upholstery factory, but he's okay now. He's fully recovered. Okay, things that bug me. Okay, one of the things that bugs me is, why do we always spell OBGYN? I'm going to, an old lady might say, I'm going to the OBGYN on Thursday. Or you should really see your OBGYN. I don't say I'm going to the DENTIST or the FOOTDOCTOR. I don't get it. And then why do we call them hemorrhoids? Shouldn't we call them asteroids? Be more descriptive, Also, the other day I saw a psychic reader had a sign, on their store and it said, "Out of business." Like, how come she didn't know? I did go to a psychic speed reader once, and she read my fortune in 20 minutes, charged me the full hour. Forever postage stamps. Okay, if that's what they're saying, how come I gotta keep buying them? Went to Bass Pro Shop the other day. I was gonna pick up some camo, but I didn't see anything. Instead, I bought a book on anti-gravity, and I literally cannot put it down. Then I went to Arby's, and the girl said, "Can I have a name for your order?" And I said, "Well, let's be creative. Why don't you call it lunch?" Or on second thought, let's call it OBGYN. Here, I'll play some chords. kind of accent. I got really excited. Not Bass Pro Shop, but Best Buys had a rollback sale. The price is back to $19.99. So I was able to pick up a 40-inch color TV for $4,000. I was excited. And my dad, he finally bought a new computer. And, we got it all installed. I said, Dad, why don't you send me some of those funny emails like you used to do? And he said, I can't do that now. I said, how come? He said, he said, you have email and now I got Gmail. True story. That's the truth. So this little boy goes up to his grandpa. He goes, hey, Grandpa, can you make the sound of a frog? And his grandpa thinks for a minute. He goes, yeah, why do you ask? And the little boy says, well, Grandpa says when you croak, we're all going to Disney World. Was that dessert course? Yeah. And then I did live in New York City for a short time. I lived in the poorer section of Manhattan, and all the streets were named after letters of the alphabet. I lived on O Street. The only drawback was I had to walk a block to pee. So then I moved to a small town, and they had a used book sale at the library. But by the time I got there, it was already sold. And my grandpa used to teach English at the University of Kentucky. Obviously, he did a pretty poor job because those people still talk funny. And I don't know if you heard, but the AARP has a new online dating site. It's called Carbon Dating. Okay, now I'm going to do a little song for you. It's a public service announcement and a little audience participation. It's called Clap Clap. And all I need you to do is every time I say clap, clap, I need you to clap twice. Okay, I'll just run through a chorus here without words, just the clap part. And if you're homeschooled, just watch the person next to you. Okay? Clap, clap. All right. We have some smart people here tonight. One more time. Clap, clap. Okay, I think you got it. There you go. All right. If you're feeling frisky, you know it can be risky. I heard a clap. Don't do it. Don't do it. Clap, clap. And if you've got an itching and your pole is twitching, don't do it. Don't do it. Clap, clap. It may sound corny, you got all horny. New problem phony arrives. And if you up and knocker, you'll have to call the doctor. This isn't just a simple case of hives. If you're feeling frisky, you know it can be risky. Don't do it, don't do it. Clap, clap. And if you got itching and your pole is twitching, don't do it, don't do it. Clap, clap. While she was attractive and you got all reactive, you finally let nature take the bait. Now instead of urinating, your favorite part is burning. Urinate. If you're feeling frisky, you know it can be risky. Don't do it, don't do it. Clap, clap. And if you got an itching and your pole is twitching, don't do it, don't do it. Clap, clap. One more time. And And if you got an itching and your pole is twitching, don't do it, don't do it, clap, clap. You're a great audience, thank you so much. I'm Robb Cairns.